Hey everybody, and welcome back to Blockchain Down Under. Here we are in 2026, start to another year. Last year absolutely flew, so looking forward to this year. Wasn't a great year for crypto, but I think 26 is going to be an absolutely ripper year for crypto, guys. So don't be disheartened. The markets haven't been great at the moment. All we can do is go up now from here. So my first review of the year is BlockChainDownunder. Did catch up with these guys at CryptoCon in Sydney last year. Had a bit of a chat to James. If you go back and have a look at one of my previous videos, you will see the interview there. Very quick interview from James. Just giving a bit of a rundown on what BlockChainDownunder does. So here we are on the BlockChainDownunder website, guys. BlockChainDownunder are an Australian company based in Sydney. Had a great chat with the guys, like I said, at CryptoCon. Absolutely great bunch of people there at BlockChainDownunder. Definitely recommend them. I can say that I have actually used BlockChainDownunder myself. I have just started a XRP crypto-backed loan, which was really easy to set up with the guys. I do have 2 accounts set up with BlockChainDownunder. I do have a family trust and I have a self-managed super fund account. Quite easy just to set up a personal account if that's the way you want to go. So here we are on their website, guys. Let's have a quick look and just see what options they have. So they do offer crypto-backed home loans. They do offer crypto-backed personal loans. We'll delve into that a little bit further, the 2 options you have in there. They are actually a crypto exchange, if you didn't know that. So you can buy and sell crypto with BlockChainDownunder. What else do they have on here? Products. So yeah, this is their basic product list, guys. Crypto-backed loans. You can buy and sell, trade crypto with these guys. DeFi access, crypto SMSFs, treasury management, and a crypto vault. And yeah, let's have a bit of a look. Crypto OTC. So they do OTC trades. They are a business treasury, crypto treasury management, and they do have DeFi access and crypto storage, which we did see in the products back there. Let's have a bit of a rundown about the company, guys. Let's have a look into it. All right, here we go. This computer's a little bit slow today, so let's try that again. All right, let's meet the team at BlockChainDownunder. On the right, there's James, which I did actually catch up with James at CryptoCon in Sydney. So here we are, meet the team. We're on a mission to provide everyday Australians with access to the benefits of blockchain finance. So yeah, like I said, we've gone back through that list there. Charlie Karabuga is the co-founder and CEO. James Coombs is the chief commercial officer. They do have obviously some chances there for crypto careers. They do have an affiliate program, the newsroom, and they have a contact us, get in touch with them option there too. So let's just have a bit of a delve into the loan section, which is the thing that I'm actually trying at the moment. So let's go into the crypto-backed loans here. So you do have 2 options in the crypto-backed loans. The first option you do have here is what they call a line of credit. So basically what a line of credit is, interest rate is 9.5% per annum. It's a fixed rate for 12 months. As you can see over here, there are no repayments for the 12 months, which is why I've given this a go. You can repay at any time and there are no early repayment fees. The other great option I love with this is they have the option of topping up your security, and then you can redraw more against your against what you've used as collateral. So what I've done is I have used, just a bit of a quick rundown on what I'm trying at the moment, is it's what they call I call it a bit of a money glitch, to be honest. So what it is I have used some of my XRP as collateral. I have borrowed against that only at about 20 to 25% LVR. So that is the loan to value ratio. You want to try and keep that quite low. Obviously, you know, crypto is a little bit volatile. I had to go now because XRP is at quite a low rate at the moment. I really don't think it's going to go down much lower than what it is. It's gone up slightly since I got my loan. The best thing about that is as your crypto increases, obviously your LVR goes down. So as the value of your coin increases, you can actually borrow more against it. So you do have that option of reborrowing once the price of that, once the price of whatever you've used, your Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP, has actually increased in value, you can actually draw more against it. So what I've done, I call a bit of a price, I call it a bit of a money glitch flywheel. So what I've done, and I know a lot of people that have done this with Bitcoin, not sure about Ethereum, I have spoken to a few people who have done this with Bitcoin. What I've basically done is I have used my XRP, I've borrowed against that. I have received AUD into my bank account. I used that, I bought more XRP, and then the XRP that I bought, I basically topped it up into my account, which increased my draw amount, and then I have drawn back again, bought more XRP, used the XRP that I had to top it up, which gives me more redraw. So yeah, I call it the infinite money glitch. So basically I'm building my bag of XRP just with that first initial capital that I had. Everyone's different, everyone has different size capital. As you can see here, the loan amounts do range from $50, minimum $50, up to $5 million, guys. So, and the great thing about this, this is one of the things I've been learning along the ways, options to not have to sell your crypto. So how this works, if the price of my XRP increases in value, I sell a certain amount of my bag, I'll pay capital gains on that. Whatever profit I make from that, I will pay capital gains on the sale, and I'm getting rid of my crypto. Most of the stuff I have is long term, so I'm trying not to sell any of my stuff. And the options that I'm going to look further into with other things, this is probably the one I've found at the moment that I love, is basically you don't have to sell your crypto. You can borrow against your crypto. Hopefully that the value of your crypto increases and you never have to basically sell your crypto. So yeah, it is, you know, like you've got to, just to say once again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just something that I'm trying. Love to hear from other people to see what other things they've been trying to not have to sell their crypto. I have delved a little bit into like a little bit of yield and DeFi with my XRP too, and a few other coins. So yeah, look, there's a few coins. I do like the coins that do have the option of yield, and obviously XRP hasn't, and there are a lot of options coming out now where you can actually get some yield on your XRP without having to sell it, which one option is this loan. So yeah, so first one, line of credit, it is an interest rate of 9.5%. I went up to only 20 to 25% LVR. I think I recommend not to go any higher than that. Yeah, so the second option you do have is a fixed term loan. The first one, it's only for 12 months. It's a fixed interest rate for 12 months. The second one, basically, it's a loan fixed interest rate for 3 to 5 years, 11.5% per annum. Well, that rate is fixed for 12 months. So it's a fixed interest rate for 3 to 5 years. So yeah, as it says here, borrow up to $5 million within 24 hours of approval, backed by your crypto. Enjoy predictable repayments and fixed interest rate for up to 5 years. Access funds while maintaining exposure to your digital assets, which means you never have to sell them, which is a great option. So, and same option here, you can top up your security and redraw back on it. There are obviously scheduled repayments with this one, so it is very much like a normal loan. What I do like about the line of credit is you have 12 months to actually pay it back. There are no repayments in that 12 months. So you want to hope, or hopefully that whatever crypto you're using as collateral increases in price higher than 9.5% in that 12 months. And you've bought yourself a bag, which is basically cost you nothing. Let's go down here. So they do actually have a calculator here on how much you can borrow and different types of crypto. Let's have a look and see what they've got here. We can change that one. Let's have a look. They don't actually have, for some reason they don't have XRP here on the calculator yet, but XRP is available. Give the guys a call, have a chat. So let's just play around a little bit here. Say you've got one Bitcoin, which is currently, I think it's about 90,000, roughly about 90,000 at the moment. So this is a line of credit. This is one where there are no repayments for the 12 months. So you can see up here there are no minimum monthly repayments. But in that 12 months, so against, let's have a look, what do we got here? We've got one Bitcoin, which market at the moment is roughly around 90,000 US. So we're not talking Australian, it's about 130, 140 Australian at the moment. So your LVR, what are we looking at for an LVR here? Let's have a look. well, it's giving you a rate here. Basically, you can borrow. You've got an origination fee of $1,000, maximum interest. You're going to pay is 5.3. That's for a loan of 53,000. So it's up to you on what you want to do, how much you want to borrow. But I think it's a great option. Just another option you have without having to sell your crypto and basically borrow against it. So like I said, not selling your crypto is a way of not paying capital gains tax. So you haven't sold your crypto, you've borrowed against your crypto. So that is classed as a debt, not as a sale, which is a great way to have that bit of an infinite money glitch. So yeah, look, have a little bit more of a look into it, make the call yourself, do your research and just see what you think. But just thought I'd, just give you a bit of a update on these on Block Earner and what they can offer. So yeah, appreciate you guys for coming, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments if there's anything else you'd like me to look into. My big thing is obviously my channel is learning about crypto, which I'm still learning every day, and trying to not sell your crypto and live off your crypto, ways for DeFi, yield, loans and so on, ways to also increase the amount of crypto you have in your bag. So guys, appreciate it, thanks for coming, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.